Hi, Sean here from Short and Sweet Adobe Training. In today's video, we're going to be looking at InDesign and InDesign's document setup window. We'll learn how to set up a document to industry standards. We'll create an A4 double-sided flyer, and then we'll save that A4 double-sided flyer as a preset, so that next time when we want to go in and create the same document, it's saved there and we don't have to fill all those fields out again. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started by creating our A4 double-sided flyer. We can go up to File, New, Document, which opens up our new document window. Now, starting from the intent, we know that we're going to use this document for print, so I'll leave that set to print, which means the document will be in the CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow and black, color mode, which is what we need for print. Number of pages, this is going to be a 2-page document, so it's going to be double-sided. I'll change that to 2, and it's going to start on the first page, page 1. Now, facing pages is ticked here. I'm not creating a facing pages document. A facing pages document would be maybe a magazine or a book where you need a left and a right hand page. I can untick that. Primary text frames, I won't be creating a primary text frame on every page. Instead, I'm going to be creating multiple text frames on each page. So I'm going to leave that unticked as well. Page size, I'm going to change this one to A4. You can see I've got a number of other standard page sizes there. And the orientation I will leave set to portrait. Underneath here in the columns, I'm going to set this up as a 3-column document. And I'll put a 5mm space between each of those columns. Columns are great for giving a document some structure and for aligning your text. Finally, we've got margins down here. They're currently set to 12.7mm around the entire document. All of our text needs to sit inside the margins. I will change the bottom margin, and in order to do that, I need to click on this little link symbol to break it, which then allows me to change that bottom margin independently of the rest. If this was ticked, then it would mean all the fields would change together. Finally, I've got my bleed and my slug down the bottom. I'm going to add a 3mm bleed around the outside. We'll talk about bleed and slug in the next video. Alright, so now that I've set this up, I'm going to come to my presets and choose to save this as a preset. This is going to be called an A4 double-sided flyer, so that next time when I come in here, I'll have that available to me from the drop-down menu. Helps if I can spell. I'll replace the current one that's there. All right, so there you can see it's available. So next time I come in, I can click on that and it will fill all these fields out for me. Save me having to do that time and time again. Click OK, and there we have it. We've got our A4 document with the 3 columns, that 5mm space between them, that call the gutter, and our margin around the outside with that 20mm margin at the bottom, and then that 3mm bleed line outside of the document. Great, so that's how you set up a document to industry standards in InDesign.